contact. Incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. 12 yards on the pickup, and the Steelers are going to have a first down. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Sammy Coates has it complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. He got 29 yards that time. Now Roethlisberger on first down. A screen to Bell. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Out of the pistol, it's Bell. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So it'll be first down here after the run. Another pistol look here. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come up with 1 running back. That's Bell. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. On the right side, caught by Green. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. This is Bell. That's strong running. And he's brought down. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Flushed out right, and this is incomplete.
Well, the one thing we should always keep in mind about the draft process, just when you think a team has to have a certain position, they go in a different direction. In the Cincinnati Bengals, everybody said they pick a receiver in the first round. Instead, William Jackson III out of Houston at corner becomes their selection, and it's a great pick by them. They are a defense, run-the-football type team first, and William Jackson on the corner, that type of a play.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Sammy Coates, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same way as the sideline. You have to get your feet down in bounds for it to count as a catch. How about the backgrounds of some of these guys, though? Did they work out it? Maybe some of them were ballet, some dance, who knows?
Yeah, you and I were talking the other day. I remember one of my favorite kids shows growing up. I don't know that I want to name it, but guys like Lynn Swan, they used to be on there showing their ballet skill.
And you have to remember when they were kids and their parents would tell them to take the ballet classes, you know they were fighting them like crazy. But right now they're saying, thanks, Mom.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Offside, defense. Still second down.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. They come up in an offset eye. Dalton gives to Bernard. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. And if they want to keep this drive alive, they'll need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And over the middle, it's LaFell. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That play almost seemed like a baseball play. See ball, hit ball. But in this case, see guy with ball, tackle guy with ball.
They'll run again with Bernard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. And we're getting
under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Cameron Hayward in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And certainly not the greatest of punts there. This will get out of bounds right at their own 40-yard line. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. That escapes the sack. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll go for it with Bell. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Bryant, the lone receiver, left.
One of the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been fearless on 4th down. And they convert another one right here.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Sammy Coates with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Giovanni Bernard, nothing but green grass. He's at the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Giovanni Bernard with a return of 102 yards. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Return team.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There's no doubt that Adam Jones had a checkered career, but he's playing his best football after the age of 30. That pass breakup there, another indicator.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And oh, this is taken him one-handed. What a catch. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They come up with 1 running back. That's Bell. To throw again is Roethlisberger. He's going to let this one go deep. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Martavis Bryant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at the 2. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The final act of the first half, Dalton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. But they will not be able to capitalize. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see in the postgame. We're ready to get to the 3rd quarter. This will be taken very short. Oh, what a move. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
Dalton throwing under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
He's got a man complete. A gain of 35 that time. And it'll give the Steelers a first down. And with this guy, I don't know that you're surprised when he has back-to-back games like this. He just keeps excelling.
What I like about him is that every year he doesn't settle for being one of the best in the game. He tries to make himself better. Almost like those great basketball players. I remember hearing about Kobe Bryant wanting to add something to his game every offseason. Magic Johnson, what do I need to work on to get better? Michael Jordan had that fadeaway before his career was over. Those are the best. Even though they're at the top of their game, they find ways to get better.
Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. The give is to Bell. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll go again with Bell. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. D'Angelo Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One in the up middle, take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Defense offsides here. Freebie for Dalton. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete.
Offside, defense. Still second down.
5 yards left for the offense. It's second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game. Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And this one complete to Marcus Wheaton. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On second down, Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level. Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. He completes it to Bryant. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go play action here on 1st down. Brought in by Coates. And he's brought down. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They come out here in the eye. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. Stays on his feet. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll pitch it out to Bell. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
This will be caught at about the 5. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket. But that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Offense looks to punch it in here from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And out now, here come the Bengals. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Zebra!
Second down, Dalton. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Third down and 5.
Trip. You got 3. Watch 14. 10. Blue 10.
Third down from the gun, Dalton. And able to find Green. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it's a second down. Second down now after the pass completion.
Hey. You got 3. Blue 10.
Another chance for Dalton. Caught right side, Tate. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Watch the curls. Hey, blue 10.
And it'll be Dalton again. Trying to get it to LaFell, but it's intercepted. Picked off, William Gay. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. He's going to get the football. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Roethlisberger. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. Here's Jordan Berry now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And look at this. It's a fake. Escapes the sack, but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. First and 10 for Dalton. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Eifert, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. And the lead is down to 24. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now it's Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Again, we'll see the pistol here.
They ran that one well. A nice chunk of yardage.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
There's no doubt that someone is having a lot of fun out there today, and that's the receiver who's scoring touchdown after touchdown. The flip side, all those guys trying to cover him, no fun at all.
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Hey, 380. 380.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Underneath, this is Bernard. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. And that touchdown there, it's not going to get him a win. It makes things a little more respectable.
Yeah, a little more palatable going out in this ball game. A little something to build on going into the next game, but it won't alter the final score.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. They send Green to the left on his own.
Ready. 380. 380.
Dalton, 1st and 10. He drops it off for Bernard. Bernard churning, and he lost the football. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried.
Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And this is going to be snuffed down. The Bengals recover. Getting set to go again, Andy Dalton marches back onto the field. The numbers tell the story, not the best start, but it's not often how you start, it's how you finish. And since that start, he's been good.
Can you just imagine what was going on in the locker room with the defensive coordinator? Because things were working so well. His game plan was in a...
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
380.
Second down, Dalton. Voids the target, and he has it over the middle. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but daylight ahead. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. The offenses have success. You could say they've run wild a little bit. Time for the defenses to get into the act, and one does it. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base.
380.
First and 10 for Dalton. Fighting his safety valve here. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It's do or die for Dalton. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
you